Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I just want to go over some of the stuff that I picked up over the last few weeks. Hey guys, like I said, I just want to go over some of the stuff that I picked up over the last few weeks. Today is August 9th, the day that I'm filming this, and I think this is, let's see, over the last, I don't know, maybe 2-3 weeks or so. So I'm just going to jump right in because I have a decent amount of stuff to actually go over. The first thing that I got here, I had to get one last Criterion during the July Criterion sale at Barnes & Noble. I wanted to grab more, but I already bought quite a bit if you watch my last video. But I was out and I saw one more in the store that I wanted to grab, and so I decided just to grab Raging Bull on 4K. And so I actually haven't even opened this one up yet. I've seen this movie, I own it on Blu-ray, but I'm very excited to check this out on 4K. I heard really good things about the transfer. And then I also stopped in at the exchange that was nearby this particular Barnes & Noble, and I grabbed 2 more Criterion. This is one that I was going back and forth either like to get during the sale or not, but this is spy number 202. And this is only available on DVD, and this is actually 2 movies in there, so excited to grab this. I got this cheaper at the exchange than what it would have been during the sale, and so that's why I decided to get it then. And then they also had this one, this is spy number 721. And this is the Blu-ray DVD combo. So this is the, I believe it's a 3-disc, yeah, 3-disc version of the movie. And so Mo's trying to grab as many of these 3-disc or Blu-ray DVD combo ones that they have. A lot of these dual format editions are actually out of print. I believe that you can still get this movie, but it's only the Blu-ray. It's not the Blu-ray DVD. So whenever I come across these at a good price I tend to snag them. But that is what I picked up on, I think it was like one of the last days of July. And then I actually ended up running a few errands and stopped in at a Goodwill. And they had a few things, nothing too crazy, but I did grab, here I got the movie Lion. I heard good things about this. I've not seen it, but for $1 I figured I would grab it. The next one here, this is a John Wayne movie, which is one that I have on VHS, but I've always just wanted to grab it on a DVD or whatever. I actually have not seen this one yet, but this is The Quiet Man. So I thought it was kind of cool. It comes with this kind of cool slipcover, but... And this is another one that I've been wanting to grab for a while. I think I want to say I have the first movie, at least, on DVD. And so I decided to grab this. I really do need to rewatch the first movie, but it's been a while. But this is the movie Next Friday. And so I know there's only one other movie in the trilogy, I guess, is Friday After Next. But yeah, I really need to rewatch those. But the next one, this is one that just kind of looked interesting. And for $1 I decided to grab it, but that is the miniseries, maybe? Either miniseries or just really long movie. But that is the movie The Blue and the Gray recut. So yeah, I'm very curious. I mean, it looks like it's about the Civil War, but for $1 I figured I would grab that. And then the next 2 here are the 3rd and the 6th season of Northern Exposure. So this is a series that actually I want to get into. I have the first season, and I have a cool like edition of it where it comes in like a sleeping bag, like little jacket edition, I guess. And I know some of the seasons had those. But yeah, so they just randomly had the 6th and the 3rd season there. So whenever I come across, I guess, the other seasons, I'll try to grab those. But yeah, got a couple more seasons there. And then actually the other day I was up in the Cleveland area for my birthday. My birthday was on the 6th of August, and so I decided to, or me and my wife, we went into Half Price Books there. There's 2 Half Price Books up in the Cleveland area. This is one that I've not been to yet, and so I did grab a few things, but before I started grabbing some things, before I was even like really looking, somebody kind of pulled me, like, you know, tapped me on the shoulder and was asking, you know, do you make YouTube videos? And I did meet one of you guys there, which was really cool. So Scott, if you're watching, thank you for reaching out when I was shopping. It was actually really fun talking to you. And I genuinely did not think I would ever actually meet a subscriber out in the wild. I thought that was only for bigger YouTubers. But it was really fun talking to you, and yeah, thank you for reaching out when you saw me. So that goes for anybody, I guess. If you ever see me out in the wild, yeah, I love to talk to you. I love interacting with you guys on here or in real life, or out in the world. So yeah, thank you again, Scott. But I did actually find a few things when I was there. So the first thing I got was the 4K of Steven Spielberg's West Side Story. This is one that I've actually not seen yet, and I am very curious because I actually heard really good things about it, and I'm missing this for my like Steven Spielberg collection. I think I'm only missing like 2 of his movies, and this was one of them. So I'm very excited to eventually check that out. This is one that I was also missing for my what's his name? Martin Scorsese collection. This is one that I don't really hear a lot of people talk about, and they had the DVD. Here it is. And I know Kino Lorber put out a Blu-ray of this, but it is kind of pricey. So I decided for $6 to grab the DVD, and so I would have at least another Scorsese film. And now I'm only missing, like, I think 1 of his movies, but yeah, that's one that I was missing. Unfortunately, this particular Half Price Books did not have that many Criterion, and so I ended up just grabbing 1 Criterion when I was there, and that one would have been, or is, Rosemary's Baby for $20 actually. So I actually do have Rosemary's Baby. Also, Hazel wanted to be in the video, so here she is. Can you say hi? Yeah, so whenever she's down here, I would like to include her in the most videos I can. So here she is. She's a big fan of movies. So actually, I do have a copy of Rosemary's Baby. And let's see, here's my copy that I had. As you can see, it's brand new, factory sealed. And the one that I picked up from Half Price Books is used. The reasoning is for $20, I decided to grab a used copy so I would have it in my collection. And I probably will be selling this copy. I looked it up online, and a brand new copy of this movie is actually worth a decent amount of money for a Criterion. And so I'll probably be selling off my my brand new one. I don't really have a use for it to be brand new. I don't really need it to be brand new. I'd rather just have a used copy that I can actually watch and not have to, you know, worry about keeping a sealed copy of a movie. So I was excited to find this for $20. And the next one here, I ended up stopping at the exchange that was right next to Half Price Books, and I found one item that I've been kind of looking for, and that is By Brockage Volume 2, or an anthology Volume 2. And so this is the DVD version with a booklet and everything, in this really nice like cardboard case. Technically, I have the Blu-ray of this. This is just the plastic case Blu-ray, which does include everything that is on this. However, the spine number for this is 518, and the spine number for this DVD is 517. So on a shelf, it'll read 517, 518, and so on. That's kind of the reason why I also have Volume 1 for these movies, because Volume 1 is also in this Blu-ray. I try to keep I would like to get all of the spine numbers, and so that includes, even if the content is included in a disc, it's like a set like this. If it only has one spine number and there's multiple movies in it, I would like to also get the individual release, which is kind of crazy. But I actually really do like the packaging of this. And it does come with like a really nice, like long, not super long, but, you know, a decent booklet here, 48 pages. Yeah. So I also had some money at the exchange to use, some rewards points that I ended up using. So I got this for, I think it was like under $20. So very excited to add that to the collection. And then me and my wife had some grocery shopping to do. And so we ran into Walmart, and they had a couple, like one movie actually that I wouldn't mind grabbing at actually a decent price. Most of the time when I go into Walmart and stuff, I tend just to browse the movie collection or the movie section if there is one. And I'd say 9 times out of 10, or even 9.5 times out of 10, they really don't have anything that I'm interested in, especially interested in paying the price that they're asking. And so I was very surprised that they had one copy of this left, and I'm very glad that I grabbed it. But that is the movie The Gate. So this was just released, I think it was yesterday actually. And this is a Vestron Video collector's edition of the movie. So I'm very excited to add this to the collection. Unfortunately though, it doesn't have the Vestron Video slipcover. It has like this retro looking slipcover, at least that's what it's called, I think, which I'm okay with. I will still put it with the Vestron Video titles, but yeah, I'm just happy to have the movie. Maybe someday I will grab the slipcover off eBay, but for now I am happy to at least just have the movie. I think it was only $10 too, which is kind of insane for a like technically a boutique label. And then we stopped over at my my wife's parents' house, or my in-laws' house, and they actually had a couple things that they grabbed for me for my birthday, which is really thoughtful, and I really do appreciate it. So 2 of the things, he just, I guess my father-in-law just saw these and thought they were cool, and so he grabbed them for me. But this is Sin City, Volume 3. So this is the graphic novel of the comic book, or the graphic novel. But it's like this really nice hardcover like book. And it was brand new, but I opened it up just to flip through it, and it looks very interesting. So I don't like tend to collect graphic novels all that much, but stuff like this I really do like. I mean, I would love to grab now all of the different volumes to have the complete set. And so it comes in this really nice, like almost like, it feels kind of like almost like a fabric. And so there's the back of it. And so he got me this. And he also grabbed, this is Swamp Thing Volume 3. So this is a really big, like thick set. There's the back, and I did the same. I opened this up to flip through it. And this one comes, it like almost has like a felt like cover to it, which is really, really cool. And so, again, I think they only made 4 different volumes of this, if I'm not mistaken, which now I'm going to try collect all 4. But, yeah, I think this is really cool. It's going to be like really cool in my office. I'm going to have a little section now for some graphic novels, but I figured those aren't really necessarily movie related, but I did figure they kind of fit in my my whole brand. But yeah, thank you so much to my father-in-law. If you are watching this, I do appreciate it. Those are actually really cool. I'm looking forward to actually diving into those and reading them. And then actually just today, my Vinegar Syndrome summer sale week order showed up. I ordered this stuff, I think it was July 2nd or July, like I think the last order I placed was July 7th, because it's like the first week of July that they have this sale. And so it finally showed up, which if you are into the Vinegar Syndrome world, you know that a lot of this, the shipping can be very slow. But I'm not going to complain because I'm happy that I have my movies. So the first thing I got here is Ebola Syndrome. I've not seen, or I've seen one of these titles, but this is a 4K of the movie. This just looked wild and it looked interesting. So I'm very excited to actually watch this. The next one I have here, this is one that originally it was just the standard edition was on sale and the slipcover was not on sale. And then a few hours later, the slipcover also was on the sale. So I don't know if that was a mess up on Vinegar Syndrome's part or what, but this is the movie Awaken. And so I got the one with the slipcover. I'm glad that I held off just a little longer to wait and the slipcover finally, it came with it. So, this is also a 4K. And so this looks similar to movies like Samsaria or the Kowanasakatsi trilogy. If you are familiar with any of that stuff, then it's kind of like that. It's like a lot of like time lapses and, you know, these shot in 8K and, you know, shot all over the world type of movies. I love that type of, those type of films. So very, very looking forward to watching that. And then this is the movie that actually I technically already own, but I wanted to grab the 4K, especially it being on sale with the slipcover, and that is the movie Madman. So I have, let's see, I have the Blu-ray, the old Vinegar Syndrome Blu-ray, and I'll probably be getting rid of this, maybe? I'm not sure, but now I have the 4K. It's kind of wild that we have a copy of Madman on 4K available to us, so very excited to actually, I would like to rewatch this. And the next thing I got here was a box set, and this is the Forgotten Gialli Volume 4, and so it just has 3 films in here, which I won't get into, but yeah, it just looked interesting. And now that I got one of these, because this is my first Forgotten Gialli box set, I kind of want to grab all of them because I love the quality of this set, and I'm very excited to dive into these films. And I got another one here. This is another one that I know nothing about, but I'm very excited to dive into these. And yeah, again, these box sets, the quality build of these, it's like almost like a hard, like cardboard. Absolutely fantastic. Very impressed. So very excited to watch these. And then the last thing that I got this actually on eBay, and I was watching it for like a couple days, and eventually the seller put out an offer. I want to say, I'm trying to think. I eventually, long story short, I ended up paying, I think it was like close to like $45, $50 for this. But this is the Christopher Lee, the Eurocrypt of Christopher Lee collection. So this is a 9-disc set, 8 Blu-ray, 1 CD, set of 6 films, I believe. Yeah. So this is a Severin box set that I've been eyeing since I really started learning about Severin, and I'm very, very excited. It's brand new, factory sealed. The only thing wrong with it has a small little dent in the corner, which is fine. And so I'm very excited to open this up and start watching some of these. I think, yeah, I listened to one of the Severin podcasts of these box sets. I know there's a second volume. They made like 2 different volumes, and this is the first volume, and so very happy to add this to my collection. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate everybody who takes the time to watch these videos. It really does mean a lot, and I love interacting with you guys in the comments. And yeah, my schedule is going to open up here actually pretty like dramatically in a couple of days, and so I'm hoping to be creating more videos and putting them out more regularly. I know my consistency's been kind of all over the place, but yeah, so I'm hoping to do more videos. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.